Hi guys, Dan Spence here again. So we're gonna go to payments now. There's a lot of ways that you can get paid. So when I was playing this was like a long time ago. I started playing it when I was probably 7 or 8 years old. 30 years ago, right? So this was in pesos as well. But I still remember it. I still remember the rates of how we were playing it. Probably now it's gonna be more expensive. Our todas or winning payments are 5-10 pesos. So basically, 5 pesos for just a normal win and 10 pesos for special cards. Flores is 1-2 pesos. 1 peso for just a normal, not so special Flores. And 2 pesos for like more special. Every time you get a Flores, because it's not really part of what you're trying to form. You know, you will have less tiles to form if you pick a Flores, if you pick a flower and then you have to put it down there. You will need to get some more. So actually, in the tiles that you have formed, there's a side there that is for Flores. And normally, to mark that section, so you know we form it like this, right? A layer of 2, right? So to mark that, we normally leave on top of there a couple of tiles on top, like to kind of remember that that's where you're gonna pick from if you get a Flores, and the other side is where you're gonna pick from just as a normal go. So, if you pick a flower, oh yeah, flower, and then if it's another flower, you get more. If you don't have any Flores at all, and you have already opened up all your 16 or 17 cards, 12 Flores, that's called original. We call that original. That is a special Flores, which means you get 2 pesos for that. If you have only one, that is not so special, so you get 1 pesos for that. When you get to 12 Flores, they pay you again 1 peso. And then when you get to 15 Flores, they pay you again another peso. I mentioned about Kang. So Kang is, if you already have 3 of a kind, somebody throws it out and you want to get paid for the Kang, then you can take that and then, put it down here as 4 of a kind. You get paid 1 peso for that. But if you have 3 of a kind and you pick it out, you pick the 4th one from your go, from the close tiles, and you want to get paid for having 4 of a kind, you can put it down as a secret. So you will say secret, and then, so imagine this is a 4 of a kind, you just do that. So the rest of your tiles are like that. And then they will pay you 2 pesos for that, because that's like more special than a Kang. Because you got it yourself. You got all of this yourself. Either you get a Kang or a secret. So that's 4 of a kind, instead of 3 of a kind. And that's gonna mess up your card. So you'll have to treat that as if you had a flower. So you'll have to pick out another tile from the Flores section. Keep your cards the right number. There's also little mini special things that they would add payment for. Buy one. With normal cards, nothing special, that's 5 pesos. All chow. Meaning, you didn't have any pongs. You didn't have any 3 of a kind. All of it is chows. You get an extra 2 pesos for that. If it's all up, another 2 pesos. All up means you didn't chow, you didn't pong from anybody. All your cards are up. That's why it's called all up. That's actually one of the most common special that people get, all up, all chow. You also have par, which means you have a set of 3s. The rest of your cards are a set of 3s, and you're just waiting for another set of 3 to win. And either one of them can be your backer or your pair. So you get another 2 pesos. Each of these, there's 4 of a kind, right? And so, let's say for example, you're waiting, you have 3 and 5 sticks, and your winning card is 4 sticks. Like, it's a lot harder to find 4 sticks. There's only 4 sticks in the whole Mahjong set. harder than if you're waiting. Let's say, for example, you have 3 and 4 and you're waiting for either 2 sticks or 5 sticks, which there's 8 of them. If what you're waiting for is in the middle of 2 cards, yeah, it means it's harder to get. So that's another special card. You get another 2 pesos for that. If it's number 3 or number 7, it's also considered paningit because it's the same principle. You only get 4 of the 7. It's not like you can get a 0. You there's nothing you can get before 1 or after 9. Also, there's something special about getting everything formed early on during the game gets you more money as well. Only up to the 5th throw. It's called on the 5th. If you manage to win on the 5th throw, like there's only 5 throws on there. There's before the 5th. There's bisaklat, which is like as soon as you open, it's all formed. It could be really expensive. It doesn't have to be really expensive. It could just be like an extra 10 pesos. It's up to how you wanna discuss that. But another thing that makes it more interesting is, whoever wins rolls the dice. When you roll the dice and it's double, which means same number from each dice. For example, it came out as 4, but 2 on each. We call that double, right? Either 1 on each, 2 on each, 6 on each, whatever. But if it's the same one for each die, we consider that as double payment. So whatever payment you have to make on that game is double. So, instead of 1 peso for the florist, you get 2 pesos. Instead of 5 pesos for the win, you get 10 pesos. When you're winning tile, you have taken it from yourself. You've taken it yourself. And you didn't take it from anybody else. That's called bunot. And it doubles everything that is special about your cards. So if you have an escalera already or 7 pairs already, then that would be like 20 pesos because the escalera or 7 pairs is 10 pesos by itself. And then you bunot that and you times that into 2. And then if you have anything, like if you have any special cards like, paningit or parpar or olap, olcha, whatever, all of that gets doubled as well. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'm a ninja without a name. Don't fall in love. Forming everything really quickly. What are you doing, Carmela? What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's of the game, Bruce. That's of the game, Bruce. Do you want to take for your issue?
What are you doing?
That's of the game, Bruce. That's of the game, Bruce.
What is she doing? What are you doing? I'm making a video. I'm gonna put this in my video. She's gone mad. She responds, I'm not. Carries on. What are you on about?
You stick with my bum.
What is wrong with you? What the hell? And then, so,